choosing another bad idea consulting, where the only bad idea is not selecting us. Following our consultants will guide you on choosing the right choices to move you forward.
The first issue we will be discussing today about Jamba Juice is poor seasonal sales. Our consulting group suggests that we should introduce more diversification in their product lines. An example of this is that on their 10K they claim to actually have a wide variety of food options, whereas we sent in some secret shoppers into these stores and we found that there were very few food choices, and then the food choices that they did have had very few quantities available for their customers. We suggest that they introduce a broader variety of food lines, introduce more hot food choices, introduce more sandwiches and things to retain those customers in the store and have them stay for longer periods. Another suggestion that we have is to introduce hot drink products during the winter time. An example of this would be hot ciders, hot teas, both herbal and fruit infused, as well as possibly a hot cocoa line. You can introduce organic hot chocolate or potentially a fruit infused hot chocolate such as raspberry or mint flavored.
So Jamba Juice is currently operating off of what it calls the BLEND plan, which is an acronym. B is for brand activation and leadership strength. L is for leveraging an innovative in-store experience to drive four-wall store profitability. E is expanding the retail footprint on a global basis. N is new products, leadership in smoothies, juice, and bowls. And D is to drive their strategic initiatives of an asset-light business model, a reduction in operating costs, and an aggressive return of capital to shareholders to enhance shareholder value. So there are several issues with that plan. First off is the L point. We sent in secret shoppers to the stores and they reported a positive response to the physical environment that's currently there. So we don't need to spend a lot of money on renovations or remodeling. We don't need to change the aesthetic. The only thing is necessary repairs that need done in certain stores. The second point is E, your expansion. It's not a good idea considering the current state of the business. You should slow down and work on solidifying your current position before you do any more expansions. And then when you do start expanding again, I would suggest looking to European markets, which tend to be more health conscious than American markets. And the last point, D, we need to break down a bit. The asset-light business model is a good idea, considering what you're working with. Reduction of operating costs needs to be only as much as can reasonably be accomplished. Outsourcing the accounting and management and administration functions has backfired, considering the material weaknesses that were reported in your last 10K. I would strongly suggest bringing at least the accounting functions back internally, or making sure that the company you're using to handle those functions is professional and delivering good quality. And the last point, aggressive return of capital to shareholders is not a great plan given the current state of the business, and I would strongly suggest reducing dividends being paid out until the cash flow problem is resolved.
A third issue that we can see with your company are suppliers. Relying on two distributors for the entire US might be a tad too risky, especially if those two equate to 98% of your entire supply chain. We urge you to try to expand a little more and find alternative suppliers. We understand that quality is an issue of importance to you. However, here in the US we have a vast array of suppliers. With that, we would like you guys to use local produce to improve your image as a fresher, healthier, and more environmentally conscious company. We urge you to be more invested in local economies. Now with that, you can feature special regional specialties like Georgia peaches, Bakersfield carrots, Florida oranges, whatever suits the need for the location that you are implementing your stores in.
Thank you for taking the time to let us fix your bad ideas. We wish you luck on improving the future of your enterprise, and we hope you will consider using another bad idea consulting when all you have are bad ideas. When all you have are bad ideas.
God, dude, what happened? I'm illiterate, I'm sorry.
Thank you for choosing us as your consultant firm. And I don't know.
Can we press stop?
Another bad idea. Oh, that's just never mind. So just do it over. I almost had it.
You started out strong.
Thank you for choosing another bad idea consulting firm. Ah, damn it. Thank you for choosing another bad idea consulting. Where the only bad idea is not.
Okay, you got it?
Are you done molesting him?
Sorry.
Okay.